Happy New Week, Southern Cameroonians. Happy New Week and good Monday. Happy New Week and good Monday to all Southern Cameroonians. It's your boy Prince Jaka. Happy New Week and good Monday to you all. As you're joining in, please click share. Let's build the audience and then we'll start talking shortly. I decided to come live on Monday because, as I rightly said, things are getting more tougher. Things that change every day. Hi, Ransomer Nathan. Hi. Today I want to talk about our IG. I want to talk about our IG and this revolution. Yesterday, I received some very distressful call them. I received some small message them from some mommy them, for some my sister them. If I see what did happen, if I see as our brother they did die, if I see as what things that did happen, if I see how what things that go on for ground zero, then I decide say I will come today for Monday if I can exalt when I will talk some certain things about the struggle. Before I go and start talk, I go like me we click share, make we invite others. I go like for touch out some things, and I go like for let me Southern Cameroonians may they know another things. Well, we don't face this struggle through many kinds of different periods in life. But amongst all those periods where we don't face this struggle, we come through one of the most toughest periods and for all this period where we don't face this struggle. This period be more tougher than any other period because they always talk for some pineapple, say when struggle, when something they want finish, at that time where it become more difficult. And when something they want finish, at that time it be more difficult. First of all, I go one for welcome every person where they come. And I would like to inform everyone, say we all will do one or two good jobs in another way. But as of now, there's one thing where I'd like for ask Southern Cameroonians than this. I realize and say when we all there on social media, it will be very easily for coach one another, pick on this one. But I want to ask every Southern Cameroonian say, when I don't ever hear La Republic pick on some person, we get only few groups. We don't even get groups. How many of we would stand for this struggle? Despite La Republic and everything we get, La Republic, they still find help from CEMAC, find help from United Nations, find help from all corners, African Union, find help from other neighboring countries. Then we will not get nothing. The only thing we will get now patriotism. Why will not we use this patriotism for make sure so we get victory? Why our own patriotism not we build for say the fact for the site where we get to get victory? I go tell us on certain things and today because I see as many people, the attacks they come here from the IG, from all sides. But before I want to start, I go like make we build the audience. Smart welcome some people them. I know Mukete, you're welcome. You're welcome, you're welcome. Really, I really be a little bit not too sad, but I really be a little bit distressed because at the year, some of my sister called yesterday, some of my maiden call. Their talks they make me I feel bad, and I tell them for some one truth bitter talk say me as Prince Jaka for the side where me I don't stand for this struggle. I know say even tomorrow Southern Cameroon get independence, I no go fit go Southern Cameroon. I tell some people them every day they feel sad joke. The anger where some people they get them for their mind against me Prince Jaka. I know say even tomorrow Southern Cameroon get independence, I no go fit go. But it not worry me because I know how I pass for life. I know say Tiwa the do am, I know the do am for una. I know the do am for people for diaspora. Because if you move 3 million for Waka come out from Cameroon can diaspora, you do already better for life. I do am for that picking them for down ghetto, that picking them for street, that picking them where they no get mommy, they no get papa. That picking them where they go need a better country tomorrow, may they no go through things the way me and others they go through. Some of una they abroad, una fit chop, una fit send una picking them for school. But some picking them for morning time where he own breakfast na coconut water. I don't know if for life when I don't ever drink coconut water like when I breakfast. Some picking them for inside life way for morning time he own breakfast na mango for morning. He wake up for 5 o'clock for morning time for go pick mango. For make sure say that man go fit save you for sell am and for get small money for chop and for take care of himself. Some pikin do it for morning time, he own breakfast and janga rice. But some of una never go through that experience. So when I stand for talk out my truth, when I stand for keep my platform, when I stand for make sure say the best is being given, that is just me. I not check about anything else. Now, me I be the weight me will get to a normal round figure for at least 100 people. Then I try some issues them out. I give una some bitter truth, and this bitter truth I will give unto today. Now my Monday morning exhortation. I say if it's a Monday exhortation for the week. This Monday exhortation, it will carry every Southern Cameroonian where it feel every blood and every picking where it go down the lane. Every picking where they kill him, every picking where they maim him, every person where it die. Just like how they bury Akuma through, and just like how he own picking to do remain for back, just like how we see others that they go down the lane, just like how the young boy then they don't wake up for stand for defend way. Now why that they do this morning talk? I think say we get about 100 and make I just start the elaborate something. Southern Cameroonians. Our interim government where we get our IG, it not just they like La Republic government. La Republic government get the financial backing, it get the spiritual backing, and it get everything. This interim government where we get today is just a government where it they out for show say we are people belonging as one. The ideology about this interim government where some people they try to bring them down today. Nothing way before certain issues they become up like when I can find out see people like Milan, they come up with the ideology. It was on a platform where after they be arrest Barrister Bobala and Dr. Fontaine, they be take them go, Pata Sang be remain, they be send a struggle for diaspora. When our two leaders then they be the Duam, our two consulting leaders they be the Duam, we be realize and say they were still young. And in this process where they young in their thinking and in everything, we want to make a unified form B. The interim government, if they preached in the process of unity, I be talking that time, my video still there. This one I president wanna get an out Dr. President Sako. By then, he be a Dr. Common Sense. He able elaborate about this thing. But since we for inside Europe and America and the rest, unity not be there. Now for those who see South Africa pick up that step. Now, for those see South Africa pick up that step, decide for form what they call skakuf, where na Milan be there on the backbench. I come up with this talk today because I define for say everybody they try to pick up from the IG from every sector. Something go happen or what no day for refugee, some person go pick up on the IG. They go shoot this man for this side, some person go pick up on the IG. Boys then go there for ground zero. Sometimes their ground they not finish. They go pick up on the IG. This and that. That and this and that. I want to first address certain things before I continue. Southern Cameroonians, I not go lie una for every person where they watch me. For every person where they watch me. I tell una the main thing where this struggle no the vast succeed. Na interest. Na interest. People's interest. Beginning from activists to leaders and everybody. Na interest. And now because of this interest, when I see and they hate Prince J.K. I'm not gonna lie you. When I start talk about the interest, some people they go come. Immediately you see me, I start talk about people their personal interest. You go see hate speech go come. Some people they go start crushing me, but that's the bitter truth. I get messages and I get everything for proof now. For my 2 years where I don't be for this struggle, this past I did so, I don't overstrive with people because of their interest. And I get everything for proof and for una. But it don't come to that time where we preach unity and I don't like to talk about them. Southern Cameroonians, if when I see my post them where I don't post them all this time, I the one make diasporans, they make diasporans and no say diasporans, those them where they back home, they are educated. Una the be so cautious with una money. Una the want and say when una want put una 100, make una interest be preach in una 100. But I want let una more una know diaspora and say person where he get the gun, now he control the action. Person where he get the gun, now he control the action. Una fit decide we talk from today to tomorrow. But I post them yesterday, I say, those them where they did for ground zero, they be educated. Those boys where they fight, it go shock some of una say, una go see master's degree holder, una go see PhD holders them, frustrated boys in the whole chat room. It go shock some of una. But that's the truth. So when una do this una thing, make una know say, una know the deal with 6 million Southern Cameroonians the way they did for ground zero. Una fit do all una ranting on Facebook, if you catch me Prince JK, if you talk anything. But for the place where I dey, I know say na street boys the wake up for carry weight they carry today. You where you don't decide where your papa help you for build your life where you don't can Europe. Nothing say those street boys they carry those things now for say tomorrow may you can't stand, can't tell them trash. No, no be so. Now what are you saying? I say for all revolution, people like Kwame Nkrumah and Mandela, after they study for white man land, they decide to go back for their land. I did tell una this because of interest. May I go for example? I go call names now. The first person I go talk for this struggle. Now my brother Tapang Ivo. Now Tapang Ivo bring me to activists. Now Tapang Ivo. Now Tapang Ivo bring me to this thing where I talk today. Now I be the first person who post my video. But I don't over-collide with Tapang Ivo since the creation of this struggle way, even though we can be friends, we can be back people for Facebook, but me I will never be called because of interest. Interest. If their interest is not guaranteed, there's always a problem. Tapang Ivo be get problem with Patasang based on interest. By then he be say Patasang he and John Bakoro they come on at one village. Me and he be talk. He said no, John Bakoro go influence Patasang this and that. This and that, that and that. If you see anything, and the worst thing I say, when some person interest among the activists, they not be guaranteed. The person they turn immediately to be an enemy of the winning side of the struggle. That's the truth. That's why Southern Cameroon, this struggle has not been pushing forward. When any person in interest for this struggle, it not be given by maybe the person where he rule at that time or he lead at that time, the person they pick the other side of the struggle to stand against the person. That's it. I will cut you examples. When Patasang become out Camway, by then I start preaching, they give Patasang position. Immediately they suspend the consortium. There's only one person who will be stand with the consortium, and that's Mark Barata. Tapang Ivo switch immediately, he go start follow the Federation of Barrister Bobala. By then, Tapang Ivo be no say when he follow Barrister Bobala under Federation, Barrister Bobala go cover he. Because throughout the time where consortium be there, Tapang Ivo be the preaching about Barrister Bobala. There's some people, they never ask and say, why he be say, as of recent, Tapang Ivo no they talk again about Barrister Bobala? Why Tapang Ivo don't change from Barrister Bobala? Don't come now to say IG and independence. See, there is a mix-up in the game, and when I look certain things, them way, I start the comments, I feel bad. But I tell you, say, I will come live today and I will talk because I know I no get audience. I know I no get plenty followers, but the few the way that they hear which I talk, they go understand them because for life and in every struggle, it's not about population. The children of Israel, they go to the promised land. They be there in millions. When are two people, they see the promised land. That's Caleb and Joshua. Even Bible talk them. So sometimes me, I not go even see Ambazonia as I even stand for una today. But it go be of great happiness to me say, I pass through the streets. My brothers, the way they did for the streets, they can't get a good life. That is it today. When your life be influenced, when you influence other people from what you pass through, then that is the most important thing, giving a lesson why you come out through that way. Today you get other people that will feel like Tupac and the rest, where they turn out to be, where they be rappers them. But today other young boys that we come from America, rappers them, where they do great because of Tupac in memory. That's my own way of life. What I pass through the streets, I'm trying to make sure say those the way they go come through that streets tomorrow, they don't go feel what they feel. So as I be tell one about the interest. When Tapang Ivo realize and say, he don't come up for consortium, he immediately, all of them, I will start calling you their name, all of them are people of interest. All of them are people of interest. And that's why I see they don't like me, they will never like me, they'll always block me. And I will tell them the truth, and that's why I always stand for the interim government, not with no group. When that time, as Patasang come, Patasang vex, Say atapang them, they disrespect it, and them arrange document for make Patasang and Mark Barata made a big consortium as tensions be there for Cameroon. They suspend him. So Mark Barata was very patient. Mark Barata was very loyal. Despite the steps the way Patasang they take, Mark Barata still be very concentrated to the struggle. He be keep the struggle in the mind and he continue to do a work. But Tapang Ivo do how? Tapang Ivo he be start preach for Barrister Bobala. When I talk, you hear people that will come online with fake Facebook, they start talk. But that's the truth. And I'm giving this to those the way that they feel the pain of those boys the way they die for ground zero. Because when interest override unity, then we are losing. Because everybody go and preach now interest. Everybody. In that then consortium then will be there me, will be there Vela Franklin, will be there Nivoti, Ivo Jesus, and there will be there Mami Jera with Tapang Ivo. When immediately I be kicked against Tapang Ivo, they kicked me out of the consortium. They killed me out of the consortium. Some people will say, let's talk about this old thing. It's because of the old thing that we are here today. It's because of that OC, the way you see people that they see Jom here, and it don't make it don't be worse because the old pest don't already infect many people. The old pest don't infect many people. When you look at an old disease, you look something say a bit old. Now that old thing. Sorry, I get a call. When you look something, say something big old, now that thing they finally end up kill you. When you look and so. So at that point in time, he be talking about Bala. Now Bala they be the preacher. Now Bala they be the preacher at that time. Now only Bala they be the talker. Now it can be say maybe Bala no be favor Ivo interest again. After Ivo be don't sing Bala all and federation, Bala no can favor Ivo interest again. Wait it on do now. Suddenly one day Ivo come out where he and Vela they be preach na interest. 1 minute. I don't add the volume. I hope say they okay. Thank you now. Suddenly he and Vela they stop. They preach again about interest. They preach about federation. Sorry about that distraction. They stop the preach about federation. They change now. They start talking about independence. Independence now come them up. Why they change for the independence? Because of what? The interest of which they be feel. So when Barrister Bobala go come out, Barrister Bobala go give them a good recognition. But unfortunately, when Barrister Bobala come out, Barrister Bobala said don't do the wrong thing. The same way where Barrister Bobala, I will be the thing say Barrister Bobala go looky. Not be so Barrister Bobala looky. Barrister Bobala start play own card for your own way. So now they still say no Barrister Bobala no the favor them here and Tapang here and Vela Franklin. So they change now. Here and Vela again they don't start talk again because they don't say this was a secret. They be not say when Barrister Bobala go come out with the recognition and everything, it will be able to overshadow them and they will get their personal interest on federation. That's why you see, it's because of this kind of things that we want to see and way the struggle to get crack up. Because today you go for A go inform you today. Tomorrow you go for B inform you. But everybody is coming with his own mind prepared games. So after this process now, they change now so the one can be people for independence. Because the one can be independence, because of say they still vex with Patasang for the way Patasang humiliate them, because the Patasang be tell Ivo out, they decide now for go do na wait, they take now for go stand for the opposite camp. And I say they go with all activism for this struggle. Any person where he interest not be guaranteed. I will call one names and every person. If any person not say I lie, make it come. The highest thing they go do, they go coach. Either they will coach me for something. Yes, I not be an ugly guy. I'm a very handsome guy. That one I not go lie you, but I not say I get problems when it comes to life and certain things for me. So if you coach me about my body, I know the vex. Nobody was born perfect. Nobody was. So if you coach me, you go change something. I don't already see the coaches. So from that, my God of heaven, I be sorry about my phone. I try for balance. I be sorry about that. Abona, give me 1 minute more balance my phone. Be sorry. Some person try for call me and I try for. I think say don't be okay now. So from that period, most of the activists, they're coming out of Patasa, and one when they see that they hinge the interim government today, it's not because of now. See, me, I like to follow my old papa and my old media statement. They always talk, say, before something one happen, there is always a background. And I be already know him. And I want to tell those the way that they watch me before I continue. I give this message to all una they watch me. Tomorrow, any play where you meet Tommy Kotam, you fit think today so you go fight the IG, you go win. When the other group or whichever can stand for be the world government where you think. But no say una go face the worst because you can destroy the IG today, but those boys for that ground zero, you cannot take their guns. I did tell some of una. When I say that boy that go use that guns find only La Republic, that boys they go use that gun for stand against some of una. Some of una, that boys they go use that gun for stand against some of una where una don't decide for put una interest before. That boys they go use some of that guns for una. Una say some of them don't go school, some of them are educated. You can speak up and down, but they do, they use their brain. So no matter what you do, those boys and they go stand for una. They go ask una. Una go meet up them. You go come out Europe with your back, you come Africa, you go meet up them where they get gone. You go tell me whether they have Baba back and your Gucci phone and your Samsung this and that, and I go control them. So you can do whatever. What I'm doing today is to preserve Southern Cameroon for another Armageddon. What I'm doing now on this Facebook where some of you stand insult me now, I'm preserving Southern Cameroon for another Sudan. Because with una attitude, even if we get independence today, now another Sudan will come for front. With some of una attitude, even if we get independence today, now another Sudan will come for front. Because people are already picking on interest. If you start picking on interest, then what is the next thing? What is the next thing? What is the next thing if you start picking on interest? What is the next thing? So now this is how I work to my people. I'm saying this because if you see the confusion coming, going here and there, some people, they attack the IG. You go hear some person in hand go broke, they go call IG. You go here, they go shoot this person for this side, they go call IG. Because of say IG don't come up with a very good project just to raise $2 million. You know, can't talk say 100,000, not tell when I say need 15,000. It just say me they give $2 million US to change the game. For the $2 million, IG don't ask now. Some person in head go crash, they go call na IG. Some person in food go crash, they go call na IG. Man ask now, una know how many group they for ground now where they defend one mommy? Una know how many? They get more than 2,000 boys, more than 2,000 young boys that don't decide for stand up for their change. More than 2,000 young guys that don't rise up to stand against this barbaric government. Okay, now my action on something. More we just do small mathematics. If you get for give all those 2,000 boys them just normal check voom. Just normal check voom. How much did you buy one check voom? Close to almost $6,000. You go buy that check voom, they no go use granules. Only for equip that boys, you go see and say that money self no go stand before you want start talk about refugees. But now some people them they want use that now because of say IG they raise something, they want take now for bring the IG down. Anything they go call IG because maybe IG wasn't working in their interest. $2 million, when I don't calculate $2 million. $2 million if you equip 2,000 boys. When I see all that video they want to get them, go start look for that video they want to watch them. How many of that video they want to watch them? When I don't see the same group don't come up again. When I see a different group, the one them for Moyuka and the same one for Libya Lem. The one them for Manu. Now the same one them for Moyuka. Now different one. Now different groups. I talk this thing because I say as of now, the way when I position the IG, when I the only one crack the IG down. People, the way their interest, they never be given. They don't decide for take the enemy's camp, for stand against the interim government. Some people, they say Milan. I repeat this thing. Some people, they say Milan, they use the interim government. Now Milan, they control this. I don't ask una one question. Whether you hate me or whatever, I don't care. Tell me se could become how many of una accept it? How many of una accept Siseko? Today all una they cry. Now the thing that way you see me Southern Cameroon, we black people we are evil to ourselves. We black people we are evil to ourselves. Because when your brother they alive, you know they show you love. But when your brother don't die, some of una go wake up that time, go buy coffin. Now so una they live una lives. Time when Seseku become where they be appointee, how many people be accept Seseku? How many? How many? Nobody no be. Today Seseku they prison, some man could make videos say Seseku is a warrior, Seseku is a true fighter. Because you know Seseku interest is already locked up. What kind of a shame and hypocritic people you are? Tomorrow you guys want to stand up and start pointing fingers at other people, but you guys are the first. Yes, Milan is a traitor. I have not refused. But before Milan gave the door, 1 minute. I'm live show on Facebook. Can I get talk to you after 1 minute? I'll do this later. I'll do this later. I think this is okay, man. This is okay. This one is fine. Thank you.
Give me the old one.
The old one? I'll clean it up and give it to you. That's done that. I'll clean it up. It's a little bit dirty. Okay, thank you, man. Southern Cameroonians, I'll be sorry. Today na Monday. My Monday always the busy. Sorry about that for keeping her online. Sorry about that. So, as I be talk about this thing, because at the one time I'll trash some issues. I'd always tell people and say, despite the fact, say, Milan is a traitor, it doesn't mean, say, everything about the way Milan do na bad thing. Despite say, some person a thief man, you know me say all the person is friend and a thief people. You understand? So, why Seseku come decide for work now, Milan? Because everybody for diaspora rejects Seseku. Why today Milan be get that platform for do everything where you hear Mr. Alex Bianga the week up yesterday with Dr. Success that he can't talk trash. Now because of say diaspora rejected Milan. And the only God of heaven. And the only people at that time, I'll be sorry, I beg, give me 1 minute. My phone opposition. And the only people at that time where they be accept Milan are South Africa. South Africa be they so organized. South Africa was so organized. And that time some people feel bear me weakness. Me, I just try to keep things for my brain. At that time, we be see dramas that be the unveil for America. We be see plenty things that be happen for America where wait till be take place. Either you be see Bo Habet go for this place, he go talk say, he go give $500, and then tomorrow you see Bo Habet she done for your house, he asks the $500 back. Either you go see the man go wake up today, he pick up on this man, or either you go see tomorrow this man go do it on we go see na Bo Habet go resign or that's what we're seeing. That is what we're seeing. But now, at that point, nobody stood with Seseku. Now, all of you guys rejected Seseku. Some people say he wasn't their president. Some people say he was not their president. But what happened? Seseku did well. Now, Milan be get his own platform now for Duam. Because his brother, they don't reject him. Milan go open now, do everything. Now, Milan don't be this thing. We don't realize and say Milan don't do bad. Now, when I want to take Milan, it bad now because say that bad for Milan, it get for do with the struggle. When I want to destroy the IG. Those them way their interest, they not be meet up. Now the one that them now, they the one use their interest now for come up. When Seseku be they will not be here on our interest. Look, my people, let's be conscious. You might say whatever I want to say to me, but let me tell you, conscience is the highest judge of this universe. Conscience. If any person where he watch me with fake profile, upon that die body, then why I don't see him. Me, I did so. I'm a young guy, but I respect those them way they don't die. And I tell you today, sometimes if you say when man die, man do go man a spirit. Because from a place where I die, I see my grandma me for bed. When he want come visit me, I see my grandma me. Sometimes when I visit that boy where they don't die so they take and play. But I tell you now, if you watch me with a ghost profile and you try for use this talk while they talk for play your political game, The thing will go before you. Thing will go come for you because I'm talking to you with proof. You no go ever like them for your life. I did say this because after all this thing, yes, Milan is a fake. But if we had unity, will Milan come? If we removed our ideologies about you have been in the struggle for this and that, will Milan come? If we as a people, I put them for my post today, CEMAC the support la République, France the support la République, United Nations the support la République. Now why that una see and say for every time for inside inner city press, they insult Machuli, they rubbish it down, but the man is so focused because Machuli they face so much pressure. Machuli they face so much pressure from the inner city press, but he's still focused. But we Southern Cameroonians, what are we? What are we? We are not. We are in focus. Either if your interest not there, you pick on this side. Either if this person not like you, you decide to go create this. You go lobby this person for back, go lobby this person. When I make me sometimes I feel so bad because I don't talk say Sunday. If I vex for the struggle, if I just make me vex Sunday, I will just. So it was a mess. So now you come to this now. Because of say some people their own interest, no, they don't meet up. They decide now to go the other side. They went to the other side to work against the interim government. They went the other side to stand against the interim government. Because at that time, let me go for example. So activists. We activists them. Activists, they were before the interim government be one form. They be the base their mind say when the interim government will come for communication department, they go be part of the communication department. Plenty of the activists, the way you see today, some of them don't turn. Apart from some new one, the way they don't wake up. All those old activists. Everybody be get in mind say when it go stand, it make video every day, they support the struggle. At that point where the interim government go and create a government, its own name go show up. But it was such a drama. Say, the time when Sisekuwa make up a government, it no bring up no Facebook activists. It no bring up no Facebook activists for inside a government. What did he do? He instead go pick neutral people for do the job. And maybe amongst those neutral people, the next one person of the activists become inside. One activist be there amongst that neutral people. The other activists, they pick them up. The other activists, they pick them up. The other activists now, they try now for take the appointment for say, benefit them for work against them. My people, would work, if you want to do and so, I hear some people that they only ride with IG. Una fit help la Republic assimilate we, Una fit. Una fit because I feel have to say your attitude where you show them. They say when you want success, your character that makes other man also you want success. If some neutral person will never ever follow this struggle, we look the one that they do the nonsense. If you say that person go get to follow this struggle, if some neutral person, it look the way una they do. Man just talk say I never ever be from Bazonian struggle. I just come online for come watch Prince J.K. see the talk. I'm neutral. I see the one that they act on this Facebook. I go come. I will not. Because some of una styles them, they are full of hypocrisy. In life, you must not work for your interest. You must not work for your interest. Work for the goal of victory. Work for the success of that purpose of the struggle. But some of una character. The best insult you give. Ma give example. This part how una coach Ekema. Ekema don't already realize. If you don't watch this una video. Ekema already know say he cannot please the people. They watch our videos. This part how we insult Issa Chiruma Bakari, the French people are supporting him. But some of them know they learn lesson. Any day when we talk, when they look at our own, they want to say people are tribalistic. If we're being tribalistic, how many groups? Some of them they push we. How many groups have we created? How many groups have we supported? I always repeat that for now. How many? We know we create groups. Do you think we cannot create groups from where we come from? Or we don't have our own people to wake up and create groups? No. But we always stand for one way. And the way is unity. The way is unity to succeed. If una like, una go destroy the IG. If una like, una do up and down. Una mix as una want do. But I want to let this thing known to una. The IG is always the best platform for success in this struggle. The IG is always the best platform for the struggle. Because despite how many people can be bad in the IG, you always have the good seeds. And despite how many people are bad in the IG, the good ones will always bring out the bad ones. That's the truth about it. Please, 1 minute. God, please, 1 minute. I come back online. Quality. The person calling. Sorry, my people, for this. Sorry for this. Sorry for this interruption. I'm doing the video at the wrong time. Normally, I'm not supposed to do this video at this time, but I'm very sorry about that. You see, I just get to do this thing because it's very important. It's very important for me for Duam. It's very, very important. Because the way when I see most activists, I get their name. It ain't even woman activists them. It ain't even female activists them. They don't decide now because of say they be expect appointment from the IG. IG not give them appointment so they don't turn against the struggle. They expect so much from the IG, so as the IG not give them appointment, they decide to be on the other side of the struggle. Now, so one thing the way people don't realize some, they don't know say if you take insult for shut up some person. They don't realize and say if you be say the one, if some person the one come up for gifts an important message for the struggle, they feel use insult. But I'm not that kind of person. I'd always tell someone when I say when I never meet me for life, they are more heady. I'm a very stubborn like person. I'm very stubborn person. When I look someone for I so unless I never know, but if you ask some person who be me, they go tell you me. I'm very stubborn. I'm very heady. Some grandfather they know me, they don't hear my talk. I'm very heady. I might look so gentle, they call me Prince J. Car. I'm gentle, yes. Because I'm turning out to be a man. But when it comes to certain things, when I see you're doing wrong, you can go up and down, but you cannot remove one hair from my hair. I will tell you. Because some of you, that's why you see politicians inside the Southern zone, they have turned out to be demons. Because we are, some of us, are the cause of what is making our politicians turn like that. Some of us. When the politicians see, like now that Facebook, and when they see some of you, your attitude, they turn out to become demons. I used to ask myself sometimes that why we need John Frundi be an SDF chairman. I cannot make Bamenda to have roads. But I realized that at a certain point, he has just known, he's looking at even no matter what he does, maybe he might not get appreciation. In our life, the first thing you see people succeed in life, Southern Cameroonians, let me give you some advice. It's appreciation. You see Nigeria, why Nigerians succeed in business is appreciation. You see Nigerian man where he don't make life. When he meet up Oga where he teach you work, you see the Nigerian man he sleep for down, so he say Oga I salute to you. Humility is the first thing in success. But Southern Cameroonians, look, what struggle to be difficult because when some people the way they don't suffer for life. Might take for example, Papa the way they don't suffer for life where I know when they look some kind of trash on Facebook that she don't say, but I cannot mingle with this. I did not go through my life to suffer to come and get this kind of thing. If this guy called Seseku was a director general of Sonel, living his peaceful life and teaching in the American University in Nigeria, after everything can still be treated like, then who am I? Some of our attitudes, now way they cause this struggle to go like this. Some of our attitude. Because we don't learn to appreciate nothing somebody does. We don't learn to appreciate. So long as it is not of our own interest. No, that person is way they do, I mean no concern we. So long as that thing not be of our own interest, so long as our own interest not day for day, so long as you don't get something for benefit them, no, you cannot support that person. I support Ayabacho's Changshoes. I support it. I don't support Ayabacho's Changshoes because I have anything to do with Ayabacho. No. I support Ayabacho's Changshoes because it's at the right time for him to do. I don't support it because of him. I support him because of those ghetto boys down there. Because he has some ghetto boys, which I know. He has some boys which have stood up, where they don't stand for change. If not only one be the looks of some time, even talk. But I support Ayabacho. I support him because he get picking them where they stand. Even they not plenty. Even they not like the one where the IG get the mass, but he get the little. And I have to support him. I don't hate him. But when I look some of an attitude, I the baffle. When I look some, I ask and say, una things are only AD the ground. I ask and say, una things are only AD the ground. More una put una ears. Ask how many groups the day. Then una ask how we get for work. Una go realize and say all these things wanna do on Facebook na trash. Today you go sideline for this side, you preach. You go find person where your interest go be giving, you go stand for it. But that's not what we need to work. That's not how we need to do things. Southern Cameroonians. I'm talking this to activists. Let's leave bygones to be bygones. Yes, maybe you might have interest in the past, but forget that interest for now. I know some of you now had them be heavy. Some of you don't work a lot because only for come online for can do activism. It not be easy. The 1 hour where you spend online for the talk about the struggle, you will do and do your small job where you could benefit you and your family. I understand. But my people, when you think about that, my activists, check about those philanthropies them. Where they carry their things them from Europe, they go dash and for Africa. If they be the things so, then how we go succeed? If they be the things so, now how we go succeed? So my people, I bring up these words today for Una because I want every person to be judged by his conscience. I want every person. Some person go start because I know the next talk when Una go sit down for back, they will say, sometimes they support Sako because he and Sako they come on na Fako. No. If you be say for support Sako, say me and Sako come on na Fako, then why I not be support Pata Sang? Wait to make the before I want to start for the support IG, I never support Pata Sang, I never stand for the interim government. Because I know that's the next thing they will pick. The next thing they will pick up, they'll say, as Prince Jeka is talking there like that, it's because Sako is there. But when Patasan was there, wasn't I not talking like this? Was I? Because that's the only thing we pick in the struggle now is negativity. That's why you make many people scared of joining the struggle. That's why you make many people too scared of joining the struggle. Because that's the next thing. Tomorrow they go stand and say, don't mind us, he's doing like that. Because look, it's a shame. There was a time when in this struggle they were saying people from the southern zones are not standing up. But today you have the whole southern Cameroon vibrating. What do we see now? Negativity? We see interest? Is this what all of us were fighting for? Today the game is playing everywhere. And before I want to talk for one now, no be a chat from the hala for Mutengene. Yesterday chat from the hala na for Ikona. Day before yesterday the hala na for Moyuka. Because of what all man the conscience don't wake up. So you be the pray, you be the ask God, say me everything wake up. Now say what? You be asking for security. Say no, may after when everything will wake up, so may we stand now, start buying interest. Ask yourself that question. The other day we did na Moyuka. Yesterday we did na Ikona. Today, then I'm Mutengene. My people. My people. Despite how La République be so well planned and structured, they still find aid from CEMAC. Despite how La République be so planned and structured, they still find aid from the United Nations and France. Then we don't have one ally. We are buying, you start looking for interest. Then what victory do we want? What victory do we want? We don't have no ally. We are still struggling to lobby. Then you start buying interest. What is it? Do you think it's victory we will get? Do you think? No, you're fooling yourself. We are just turning around the corner. We are just. Because you see, a well-structured country, La République is well-structured. Military might they have. Alliance they have. Recognition they have. Diplomacy they have. But they still go to the extent of making sure they have unity. Including those of us, our fathers who work in their government. They bring them by force under unity. But we in the diaspora, we don't have nothing. We don't have alliance. You guys are not able to find. We are still struggling. Everything we are struggling. But what do we have? We have hatred. We have insult. We have interest. That's all we have. Do you know why? It's because you have not realized yourself. When you realize yourself, that in this world, a one finger, not you watch body, now for you go know. When I see some of them at the peak, like now, some people they don't the peak, they vex, some hand the vex. I say the vex sign. Ask yourself, say your one hand if you wash your skin. Ask yourself, your one hand if you watch your body, your one hand if you ever bath you. If your one hand if you bath you, that is a fundamental something in the whole of your life. That's to tell you, say, in everything in life, you need unity. In everything in your life, you need unity because one hand cannot bathe you. When one finger is taken off from a hand, the hand is not more there. There are many things to teach you about how to stand for revolution. There are many things. You have 5 fingers. When this thumb is taken out, these 4 fingers cannot act well. That's to tell you the power of unity. But some of you know. Let me ask you today. There was a certain time I was saying this. And when a certain time will come, I will tell the IG, if possible, let everybody back out. Let's leave some people to handle the struggle. There is nowhere in the history of any revolution, I repeated it last time in my video, when one group will give independence to a country. It's a lie. There is no one group in a revolution. There's no one group. What Dr. Cho was doing yesterday is very good. It's very good. But even they give Dr. Cho Ayaba that 300,000. Even they give Dr. Cho that 300,000 to fight. If he doesn't collaborate with SCYL, Tigers and the rest, that money will waste. I'm not hiding it from telling you. Even though I support, I say there is money they should give him. But even they give Dr. Cho Ayaba that 300,000. Say make he go stand, say one defend homeland. Without him collaborating with SCYL. Without him collaborating with Tigers. Without him collaborating with all the other defense groups. That money is a waste. That money is a waste. Because in a revolution, one defense group cannot stand to defend the homeland. That's the truth. ADF cannot stand to defend the whole of Amazonia. It's a lie. You must do what they call unified platform. Why the struggle is succeed today? I don't always ask this question and put it look me like I be stupid man. Me I need look book because book no be money. Book. Me I need look. I respect person when read book, but I know the look education. I know the look education. Jonathan Zufas, anyone will love Ayabacho, make him join the campaign. Is it politics? It's not politics. It's not a political affair. Do you have a territory, Jonathan? You don't have a territory. Do you have a homeland? You're on exile, if possible. Or if you're in Cameroon, you're using a ghost profile. We don't have a territory. I'm saying all this because Southern Cameroonians, you guys, your brain needs to be open. When our mind get to be open. If we give some amount to him, it will be for his group. But he needs to conglomerate. He needs to bring people together. Do you know why we are succeeding today? Before this struggle 1B, we don't get other groups. People that do action for ground zero. People were doing actions. Before this struggle wanted to be today, there were other groups. Were there no other groups? There were groups. They were the homeland. Why did the struggle change as of now? So nobody's ever asking that question. Did the manna just fall from heaven? Why we start here action then and now? No person no ever asked about that. When I give IG the most toughest spread job, but I never ask them why the struggle don't change as of now. I don't ask them that question. Since where President Sako can launch, say now is the period of self-defense, why the struggle don't change? Nobody ever answered that question. Since where they bring the ASC, where it don't be the foundation group, where actions they take unified actions. Nobody never asks of that. Southern Cameroonians, my brothers, my sisters, let's learn to hold each other. Make we learn to hold each other. Because the highest dream of La Republique now to destroy this unified platform. That's the only one unified platform we'll get now, the interim government. Some of una when I don't join this struggle now, when I don't know how long it takes before that interim government be formed. Some of una when I don't join the struggle now, when I don't know how long it takes for that interim government for the form. It took a very long time. It took a very long time for the interim government to be formed. The interim government that they talk and listen at ABC for just destroy and form them. It took a very long time. And I know the Southern Cameroonians, I know. Once the interim government is destroyed, we'll enter into politics. Once it is destroyed, we'll go to politics. Because then, what has been happening behind will continue in the future. That means they go start lobby people there now. They go start me tell this man, say, I beg talk for my behalf. I know say they happen, so I get images them, I get proofs. They go start me tell this man, say, go talk for my behalf. I do activism for my behalf. Support my group. This man will go me to this man say support my group. This man will go me to this man say support my group. Only because of say they want me at their own day. See, Southern Cameroonians, let's love each other. This is my Monday exhortation. This is my Monday exhortation. And I know say when message come on, so some people go pick a lay hate. No. I speak for unity. I speak for unity. And I'm saying this to all activists. In one way or the other, maybe the struggle don't bring you pain. Maybe they don't give you the weight you want. Maybe you're not there for that position where you be 1B. No take a hatred. I just talk because the main platform where they use are now we. The main platform where they use are now activists. Especially those them, woman and man picking, where they be expect something. They be expect because of say they don't do that, they don't put in their time, they don't do videos, they don't do activism for the struggle. Their demands, their wants, don't be granted. They don't find themselves in a position to serve the struggle. So they have decided to take the other side. Please calm down your mind. Do it for your people. Do it for your people. Do it for your people. And I assure you, victory will be closed. Very close. Take away that man, take away that thing, say no, whether they give you post or not. Just do it. That is my message today. I beg, may everybody love each other and not talk for it. There are many where they don't work with interest. There are many. There are many. There are many. There are men, even female own them. Even female own the way they carry hate for mine. There are many. When you get hate, you cannot walk. Because the next thing I say, some person will see your interest, he go pick you now for use you for your own benefit. The struggle never work out today because everybody has been picked. They don't handpick plenty people. The people, the way they be one of their interest, they don't go for back, go pick people them. I never talk for my WhatsApp video. But I still repeat them. And I tell this to Ambazonians. If we not restructure ourselves for stand for those the way they did ground zero, the day I go turn my back for this struggle, I go show now why. I become for this struggle because I be over respect our brothers and from the northern zone as I be the grow. The love I be seeing for our brothers and from the northern zone, it be over give me confidence say this thing will win and quick. But I be there so shocked, I feel tell you now. From my side where I come out from the southern zone, from my tribe in particular, as a Bakwarian, we have greedy Bakwarians. But when I be there for ground zero, I watched the way when a northern zone person die, a brother they go struggle, even something not they make the chop. They go try for do something, they arrange something for do am, make that corpse if he go for northern zone. I was touched because I was in the streets. I was in the streets then. When I be see how they be the build in unity. You see some person go there for streets where now from the northern zone come out, but you don't get no person. When he die, they go gather for their small jangy house then from down for ground zero. Any man go give 500, then they go carry that corpse, they bring them for village. I was so impressed. That was my first motivation where I get for this struggle. But my people, at the time when I say the day where I go turn my back for this struggle, I go bring one all the way, I go tell my brother and say, I'm very disappointed in those the way I don't see. Maybe those for ground zero, they get that spirit, but this one they for this side, they don't get them. Maybe those for ground zero. And the day where I go change my footstep, the day when I go see this Prince J car, because of say, some die or some Peking, he die, some die. And then I see some person do some nonsense. I go kind of, and that video, I not go delete them. It go be my turning point against this struggle. And I go show una things the way, una go know what change. Because as of now, I'm so disappointed with plenty people. The spirit way people from the northern zone for ground zero, they get them. This one, they for diasporas, they don't get them one bit. Because when you see how the spirit of the northern zone people for ground zero day, I think now why that way you see the struggle, it be so strong for ground. But when you come for diaspora, you can't see how this one, the way they come out, say they come out northern zone and they stay for diaspora. It's a shame. It's a shame. They insult, they fight that their interest to succeed. Whether not for the struggle, they want to make money, I don't know. But go back for home. The first day where I know for chop boiling corn and granuts. Now for Metaman, he die. Will not be get turning cocoa, will not be get turning yam. Now for Metaman, he die place. So I know say, when you come for that place, they put you granuts and boiling granuts. Boiling granuts and boiling corn. Now for Metaman, he die place. That place chop not be there. That man die. Money every day will go village. Mommy, they make now boiling corn with boiling granite. Serve for that place. People, they be still there happy. People, they be still beat drum for inside streets. They knock the drum. People, they dance. We still happy. They take that man go. But wait till it happen. People for diaspora. Una own fashion na wa. Una brother, wa brother Mancho BBC there for jail. Pata sang they never see for 6 months. Instead for we for you be understand each other. We still want to preach in our own interest. Watch those guys for ground zero. That my equation where I put them for Facebook. Now because na ground zero. For ground zero, they don't know AGC. For ground zero, they united. When ADF talk, all man they say yes. When Tiger talk, all man they say yes. When Sokadef talk, all man they say yes. When SCDF talk, all man they say yes. When this other one talk, all man they say yes. They say we are united as one people of Southern Cameroon. Yesterday, things are shake for a corner. News go for the other side them. Nobody they come out. The other one, the other side, they wake up. They yes their brother, they get shaking. They wake up, they run camp for can't support their brother. But for diaspora, wait till we see. Now because of say when I feel when I get the money. No. Diaspora, any man they drag his own. Any man they want to make my own Gomba house there for front. When you talk true, they curse you. When you not preach their political doctrine, they hate you. They go insult you everywhere. But my people, it's just a disgrace. Now I be very happy. And I go tell the dose of ground zero. Say, if possible, if this struggle will succeed, men are the rule. When this struggle go there for the point for succeed, that will be my message. If this struggle succeed, make those there for ground zero, make the control. May they not give nothing to any person in diaspora. Me, that's what I will say. That's what I will tell those street boys. That's what me I will preach. Even in my own county, if this struggle succeeds, may that boy, the way they carry chagvum for down there, may they control. They don't go school. They went to school. They are educated. If any person come out diaspora one come, it go be for back then. I will say that. Because what we have seen for 2 years, 2 years we beg for unity. But boy, they go carry chagvum for 6 months, they are united. But for 2 years we beg for unity. Unity for 2 years. Boy, they for ground zero, they go carry chagvum for 6 months. They talk one talk, they sing one song, they talk one word. But una don't be for the struggle for 2 years. When this man no buy with your interest, you go find this other man for collide with him, may buy your interest. When this man no talk your talk, you go find this man for this time may talk your talk. If that boy there for ground zero, they be the do and so, no be there for don't kill all them. If that boy there for ground zero, they don't do and so, they for don't kill all them. But they don't realize, say, it's stupidity to fight against your own brother. But it's wisdom to be united. Because when you are divided, now for the military man go turn, can't tell you say the amber force kill you. But when you are united, before that military man want turn work a key for can't kill you, your own brother go don't tell you say that man ambele. Now why that wanna see the pick seseku? Because then when the people they turn can't enter their midst, no man no be there for tell seseku say that man a bad seat. But for ground zero, if military man Bele turn go wear khaki, they go point and say that man and Bele. They go tell you, the brother go say, my brother, that man and Bele, not leave that Bele make can corner you. But because of this unity, now why that wanna see and they pick na diaspora and they put her for jail. Kudos to those on ground zero. Patriotic salute to those my brothers on the streets. As my day for ground, I feel una pain. Now why that I push am? I know say when I dey some of una dey with una phone, when I watch me. I see una online. Patriotic salute to una. That's the spirit. Because now only man where they drink Gary, he know how much 1 cup for that Gary costs. Now una Gary there for una hand. Una drink and fine. Tomorrow, me Prince J.K., I know the look face because I don't pass for una road. I go support una. Because if diaspora be pick up that una same thing, the people them alliance for don't come. They for don't come support this cause. Some country, some businessman, some person for the world, some money man, some billionaire. If we don't see we so call, we say I want to support that una cause. But because of we are dirty approach. Today this man go give letter for this side. Tomorrow this man go for back, go say no, take my own letter. Today your brother go and go do this, he can't take this other man. He go yes this opportunity there, he go pass now for back. He go do one. Then he go come now. News go come for the other man. The other man will say, no, me I'm the government. Let's go and give. Whereas if una two wanna be join head for go give that letter for bear fruits. But as soon as that man don't go pass, you two the one go give your own. They go say, but this one I can't wait see. Why would you get two letters from the same people? The people they not be serious. That means if we invest for this project, we waste time. Naso Ambazonia they for diaspora, they operate. Naso Ambazonia they for diaspora, they operate. But look the one they for ground zero. When I feel year after waiting Dr. Choi about talk yesterday. Boy, they be lack granotes. They go meet up their brother them for ADF. They ask them, say, my brother, when I get granite, when I offer we granite because we don't get granite for chop. He said he boils them for ADF. They arrange the granite, they give their brothers. But for inside that talk where they do yesterday and tapang ivo, no man no go lend that one word where Dr. Cho Ayaba talk. Sometimes they go pick na another talk. For all that talk where Dr. Cho talk, now the only talk that way I pick him. Where I be very happy. Now when I see me I write for that underground, I say, make the support. I say, make the support ADF. Because that is the true meaning of unity. The boys, them for other side, they lack granite. They come into their brother. They say, my brother for ADF. We need granite. When I get granite, when I give it granite. But diasporans, they no go learn. As I talk here, so the next thing go see the other man go wake up, catch me. How many people, when I don't see that they insult their brother for La Republic so? How many? How many? From our own opponent to our own enemy. How many people for La Republic when I don't see they don't catch so? How many? Despite how this boy, Boris Bolt, he talk against Cameroon government. When I don't see a picture don't appear for a newspaper anyhow, reach our own them. Despite how Boris Bolt, he write against Cameroon government anyhow. When I don't see French newspaper picking anyhow. No. No, they not they pick their own. They don't say they pick Boris Bolt. International government go put I2 for them. No matter how Boris Bolt do, it be very rare. Boris Bolt, the card, he talk about this. He talk about this other man. Finally, they go pick on for Nigeria. They can't put them for prison. But no one day. The government, the cover. Oh, but we are on. They not go learn. They not go learn. Say when you fight the enemy, the first thing I for first love your brother. The first thing to first love your brother. We know the land. Southern Cameroonian, this is my Monday exhortation to you. Because the times are getting hard. Copy from ground zero. That is where the struggle began. Make all una copy. Copy from those boy them where they did for ground. For revolution, people they tie their face. That boy they not they tie their face. They open their face. Some they never born Pikine. Some they don't even get next person will go continue a lineage. Some they don't get, but they continue, they stand for the struggle. Then what are you doing? Sit down and think. Sit down and reflect. Reflect on your life, reflect on us. And then let's judge ourselves. What example are we to ground zero? What? Politicking when we don't have a territory? Is that the example we are to them? Or before you want to give your $100, you must tell them how that $100 go be used? No, my people. No. No. Well, that's all I wanted to say today. This is my number Monday exhortation for everyone. This is it. I hope that some of those where they go don't hear, they go know. And I do this message especially for my activists. Especially for the activists. Don't be an activist of interest. Be an activist for the people. An activist of change. Don't be an activist of interest. Because when you're an activist of interest, then you will destroy the purpose of which you call yourself an activist. Don't check what they will say. If I be the look to where people they be the talk, I know if you stand for talk for one today. I feel beat my hand for my chest for this struggle. Say if I not be there, sometimes this struggle for don't end. I feel beat my hand for my chest. I can say I'm proud of. For the fact that I stand for Pata Sang for this struggle. Me and my two sisters them. This struggle still alive today. Even if I'm not there, Facebook will talk. No matter how people insult me. I feel beat my chest. Because at the time when I be there consult you, the only motto of this struggle was ghost town. And if ghost town be still come out, they be the way say, me Barrister Gbobala come out jail, then Barrister Gbobala will give you the next way forward. And when I see that Barrister Gbobala come out jail, what will be the next step? Now for make peace with the government. But by then, by the grace of God, as I be stand for Pata Sang come out, can't keep this struggle for what he did today. If Pata Sang no be come out for talk, if Pata Sang no be stand, if Pata Sang will stay cool and keep himself under, una no for the year this struggle. Let the time when Barrister Gbobala come out jail, if for loss, if I'm lying, history can remember it. If Pata Sang no be put the foot for ground, and we help them from our brothers, like as I will be there for that position because Mark no be the camp, as Barrister Gbobala will come out jail, if for end. If for end. So, even today, I know they are glad. Say, I do one thing for play where he did today. So, we are on to again for continue. We get for be united. There is more ahead. And I go encourage everybody. I don't tell when last time. We don't reach the period where we have to love each and every one. If you get $100, I repeat it every day. Make sure you get 30 for ADF, 20 for SOCADEF, 20 for SCDF. You can get the remaining 30 for interim government. That's a revolution. Support your defense group the way you belong. If you get $100, divide them. Dr. Abacho don't say you need 300,000. You know me say when I not go see contribute to my trip to Boya. Because I say some people then because now for they want to live La Republic they enter. You know me say as Dr. Cho say he want $300,000. Some person can say, then wait till my trip of Boya they do. What do you mean by that? How many population will get that for Southern Cameroon? 8 million. For 8 million people, if we give $1, now how much that's 8 million US dollar? Okay, those 8 million people they not give. Just say when I give $10. If we wake up all week today, if this 171 people that we come in today, after I don't contribute for my trip to Boya, when I move only $10 or $20 for this one, when I go put them for Chang shoes, you know go still happy for do some action. You know go still happy. Why must you make sure say another person go down for help another person? Why? Why must they move money for my trip to Boya for help? It's a good idea. But who's on our hand day? Why must they move my trip money to my trip to Boya? You can still give to my trip to Boya and give there. You can still give to my trip to Boya and give there. It's still for the revolution. It's still for the revolution. Why you are giving to my trip to Boya, you can still go to there. You say, oh, Dr. Cho say 300,000. We rally. If we are united, they can do that thing in no time. I was talking yesterday. They can do it in no time. The only thing that Semo will not do with interest. Don't do it with interest. Don't do it with interest. Yeah, one. Hamid. Sorry, make I leave una now, Southern Cameroon. I love all una. Make we continue to be one another's keeper, and make we not work with interest. Make we not work with interest. Support them, and make sure say you see how it is being worked out. If you give the money, let's see how the actions are being carried out. I love all una, and may God bless una. Me, I dey support actions. And I pray say God go see it through. Have a lovely Monday. This is your boy Prince J.K. And this is my Monday motivation. Support the struggle. Support the revolution. Give. And let's see change come. Have a nice day and a nice week.